I wanna lick, 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 lick you from your head to your toes. And I wanna move from the bed down to the floor.
Why is that stuck in my head? I haven't heard that song in like 10 years. Why? What's happening? Why am I the most random person? Today is oral surgery day. I am so not looking forward to this. Like, just want it to be done. I want this to be done and over with. I'm getting 2 very poisonous teeth taken out of my head today, 1 on each side. So double whammy. I love this for me. And they're going to be putting me to sleep, which I always get nervous about. I've been put to sleep a few times for my gallbladder, for oral surgery and everything. Look, the camera's shaking because I am shaking. I just always get nervous when I have to be put to sleep, but I guess I'd rather be put to sleep than have to endure all this shit going on. I'm gonna film later when my hand's not gonna stop shaking today. What am I talking about? I'm gonna go ahead and birth this little dinosaur and try and keep my mind distracted. Just blew air right into my mouth. Take this out, put it in water. Comes with a little chisel and a little booklet of what dinos you can get. I've done this twice before, and I got a T-Rex and one of the other ones, I don't remember. But let's start chiseling. Oh, I see a foot. Yeah, it's gonna be a little foot. How cute. Here we go. Let's get it. It is birth. It's one of the, I think you got what you wanted. I think it's a Triceratops. Yay. Look at how cute. I have to wash off all the stuff off him and clean him out, but he's like a purplish blue. Cute. Super cute. This is what it looks like all washed up and cleaned off. I think he's super adorable. Okay. Peace out. I'm way past due for doing these disgustingly gross roots. If I'm talking a little funny, I'm still like getting used to like my mouth being torn apart. But I waited till it was going to be hair washing day. I wanted to wait. I usually wash my hair once a week. So it's hair washing day, so I'm going to do my roots finally. Back in the dungeon. I did it for you guys. I hate this part of the dungeon, but my father is in the next room, so he doesn't, and you know, he doesn't like the smell. Well, who the hell, no, I do, I must confess, like the smell of some hair dyes. I must confess, it's killing me, hair dye. Hair dye I'm using this time is Color Charm, the permanent hair dye in 12C Ultralight Blonde. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna listen to my audiobook while I do this. I'm on book 4, A Feast for Crow. I'm only on chapter 9 of that out of like 48 chapters or something. This is the shortest book so far. I know it's like most of you guys don't care, this is like book talk, but in order of what I like, the books in order, it first is A Clash of Kings, then A Storm of Swords, then A Game of Thrones, and I'm on A Feast for Crows, so I don't know where that's gonna mix in yet. So book 2, book 3, book 1, and I'm on book 4. I know you guys are just like, just get to the feckin' hair dye. Also for my Easter basket that my mom, it came a day late, so she couldn't put in my basket. She got me a 50 pack of the little caps that start out looking like little snakes. Here, I'll show you. It's really cool looking. So you just, here, pull it apart like that. It's like one-time cap usage. So I think it's cool the way they store it. Mix it ahead, I mix it up. I'm sorry if I'm like offensive. That was offensive towards Italians, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Right down my throat and up my nose. Oh, that'll clear your sinuses. Are my eyes watering? They feel like they're watering. Okay, gonna start doing my roots. I'll do a little time lapse through it like I usually do because I had somebody say that they liked the time lapsing. I wasn't sure if you guys liked it. I know you guys would prefer me to be going black, and trust me, it's gonna happen. Just I'm not ready yet. gonna leave this in for an hour. I don't know why, but I spilled so much freaking hair dye on my shirt. I'm not freaking happy. That's why, like, midway you saw me put on that cape that came with the stuff that my mom got me for like hair, doing your hair, like that kit that she got me for Christmas, this thing. I put on the cape because I was like, it's almost like I have a hole in my mouth, but you know, like, what? No, not in my mouth. That's not where hair dye comes from. You know what I mean? Clumzoid. I'm a clumzoid. So I'm gonna leave this in for an hour. I don't know if I've ever used this specific hair color. I might have, but I don't remember. But hopefully it'll do me some good. Here is my hair after it. I wish it was platinum, but you know what? I'm in love. I don't know what it is about doing my roots so they match for the most part. It makes me feel like a brand new bitch. You know, it gives me so much more confidence in, like, from here up, but like, hello, yes, bitch, work. Hi guys, it's May 1st. I hate May 1st. If you don't know, May 1st is the anniversary of my fiance passing away in that whole debacle. 17 years ago today. That's literally insane. But we're here having this little sit down because I wanted to answer a question I've actually gotten a few times. Well, not like this. I used to get bullied for it in elementary school, but I've had people ask me, like, why do you always cover your mouth when you laugh? Like, why don't you let us see you smile more? My biggest insecurity has always been and will always be my teeth. Like, I can always lose weight and whatever, I can be called fat, whatever, call me fat. I have gained weight because of that. I'll get into it, but my teeth. So as you guys previously saw at the beginning of this vlog, I went and had some serious oral surgery. The actual months of preparation to do this, for me in therapy, for me to get this done was hectic. It was hectomania. Let's just get right down to it. I have a condition with my teeth. It's something I was born with. It's called enamel dysplasia or enamel hypoplasia, or the two names for it. I will read the definition.
Enamel hypoplasia or enamel dysplasia is a common dental defect that occurs when tooth enamel is underdeveloped or poor quality. It can affect any tooth and is characterized by a reduction of the enamel thickness, pitting, grooving, or complete absence of enamel. The underdeveloped enamel can appear as discoloration, spots, dents, rough edges, or pits on the tooth surface. Enamel hypoplasia is caused by a disturbance in the enamel matrix secretion during the tooth's formation stage.
Basically, I have very, very little enamel on my teeth. It makes them hella soft, hella sensitive, and it just, to the point, and discolored. They're badly discolored, and I've ground them down due to, like, anxiety grinding, sleep grinding, and just them being so soft. I've broken a tooth on ice cream before. On ice cream. They're basically the size of baby's teeth. That is not a joke. My teeth are very, very small and have those ridges and discoloration and spots and everything that goes with enamel dysplasia or enamel hypoplasia. I'm more susceptible to getting cavities, breaking teeth. It has absolutely nothing to do with hygiene. I brush my teeth twice a day, just like everybody else, or hopefully everybody else. I wash my mouth out. I floss my teeth. It has absolutely nothing to do with hygiene. It's a disorder you're born with. So a couple months ago, I started getting some not so great teeth going on in my mouth, two that got really bad in the past few weeks, to the point where I could not eat anything, like even mashed potatoes, because this one had a very badly exposed nerve. So anything that grazed it, even air grazing it, sent a whole zing throughout my whole head. My whole body would get chills. It was terrible. The other one had severe infection going on. The one right here had severe infection going on, and there was just pain. And it was connected to my sinus canal. Anytime I would do this or just do this to wipe my nose, a horrible pain just all throughout here was happening. So a couple weeks ago, I went to the dentist. You guys know it is my phobia. Dentists are one of my top 3 phobias. And they took some x-rays, they took some actual photographs. I'm not going to show them on here because first of all, that's personal. Second of all, it's gross. And I thought that they were going to say, oh, this one, you know, we need to do a root canal or something like that. And I was like, oh, not looking forward to that. But no, he looked me dead in the eyes. And this was my first time seeing this dentist. I usually see his partner. So he looked me dead in the eyes and said, well, all your teeth need to come out. He said, all your teeth need to come out eventually, but right now there are 6 teeth that need to come out, like right now. Walked out of that office crying, absolutely 100% devastated. He gave me a referral to go to my oral surgeon. I've been to this oral surgeon before. I went last June. I vlogged that as well. Removed a tooth over here that was extremely infected and very painful, again, due to this teeth condition. And this oral surgeon, which again, I worked on in therapy to get me to this appointment and get me through this appointment. I did so fucking well. I'm so fucking proud of myself. Before we get there, I was on a diet of basically carbs, and that's it. Mashed potatoes, regular baked potatoes mashed up, macaroni and cheese, ice cream, and even those were killing me. Every single time I'd eat, it would break my mother's heart because me and my mom eat a lot together. We like to watch TV in the living room and eat down there. Every time I go, motherfucker! I said in my last vlog, I can only eat certain foods, and that's true. And you saw me get mozzarella sticks, curly fries, cookie and brownie pies that weren't just for me, they were for everybody, and everything like that. And what I had to do with food like that was take a bite with my 2 front teeth and like throw it in the back of my mouth like a freaking dog. Just hope and pray it didn't hit the really bad tooth. Back now to the oral surgeon. He says I have 2 teeth, the 2 teeth that were giving me the most problems, that are extremely poisonous. Okay. The other 4 are poisonous as well, but not like these 2. But you're eventually going to, like in the near future, going to need to get, he wanted all 6 teeth out. He tried to convince me to get all 6 of my teeth removed. I said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing 6 teeth at once. No, absolutely not. I'll do the 2 that are bothering me the most. And they had said that if I waited any longer, the infection going on in this tooth that was bothering me could reach my brain. That's how poisonous it was. I asked him, I said, is all the sinus problems that I've had for 5+ years connected to this tooth? And he said, most definitely. So I had those 2 teeth removed. I was put under. You guys saw that earlier in the vlog. And I have never, don't take the little things for granted, because I can do this without any pain reverberating anywhere. Like, I can itch my nose like this. I can blow my nose. I can play with my little ring here. It really is the little thing. I've gained 10 pounds because of the diet that I've been having to go on. And now that I'm recovering from this surgery and I'm still having pain, we called yesterday and we were like, is this normal? And they're like, yes, these days are probably going to be the most painful. They said to please stick to the liquid diet and the soft food diet, like mashed potatoes, pudding, all the things that are making me gain weight, I still have to eat. So if you see that I've put on weight, that's the reason why. But once everything is recovered, I'm going back to eating healthy. Tonight, I'm going back on the treadmill. I was told to take a week off of the treadmill from surgery because you're not supposed to do any kind of working out when you've had serious oral surgery. Let me keep my teeth. I asked them, apparently I asked them, I don't remember it. I apparently gave the surgeon a high five and a fist bump. Don't remember that at all. I had oral surgery some years ago. I was put to sleep and they kept having to put more and more drugs in me because I have a very high tolerance. And apparently I just kept going to the nurse, take my scrunchie, take it. You need my scrunchie, just take it. Don't remember this. That's what's wrong with my teeth. Like I said, I was bullied in public school over it. They always make fun of my teeth, especially before braces. Holy shit. Like, I've been asked, why do you always cover your mouth? Why don't you let us see that beautiful smile? Because I do not have a beautiful smile yet. I have plans in the future of what we're going to do with my teeth, so I have that very nice smile. If you look up pictures of people with enamel dysplasia or enamel hypoplasia, not every single person who has that looks as severe as those pictures. Some of them do. I'm like in the middle. I'm like can't tell, middle, real bad. I'm in the middle. Get on with this stupid fucking day. I hate it so fucking much. Got my Wendy's for Corey. Wendy's was his favorite fast food, and the last place we went before he died like 2 hours after, literally, was Wendy's. So I got what he always ordered, which was a 6-piece chicken nugget and a large fry. I know I'm not supposed to be eating solid food like that, but I'm making an exception because it's May 1st. Yeah, I don't want to take away his thing.
No.
His skin.
This one still sounds a little better anyway.
Yeah. He bought it in Mexico.
know,
He
I'm
bought it
kidding.
in when they
I'm
went to
kidding.
Mexico.
They could sound very good if they had new skins, but
Yeah.
they're old.
Yeah, they're very
They
old.
got to be, what?
You got them
30?
in like 2003 something? Something like that?
Yeah.
Anything you want to say, Corey?
I hope everything is good where you are, and we'll eventually shake hands and a hug and say hello.
Yes, I hope so. That is going to do it for this vlog. Say hi or bye to Pickle. This is Pickle. Pickle said bye. I'll see you guys in my next video. Hope everybody's doing well. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please go down below, hit the subscribe button, and subscribe to this channel right now, and become a Blaizer and a part of the Blaize Nation. We'd love to have you here as long as you're as wicked as we are. Woo! I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Until next time, my beautiful ones. Stay wicked.